Have you ever had a place you longed to return to, but didn't dare? A place that holds memories, both good and bad, that you can't seem to shake off? A place that calls to you in your quiet moments, but fear and pride keep you from going back? This is a story about such a place and a journey that many of us can relate to. Jesus told a parable about a son who took his father's wealth and left home. He was eager to explore the world, to experience life on his own terms. With his inheritance in hand, he set off full of hope and excitement, leaving behind the safety and comfort of his father's house. But life in a distant land was not what he had imagined. He squandered everything he had on reckless living and soon found himself penniless and alone. Desperation led him to take a job feeding pigs, a task that was both humiliating and degrading. He was so hungry that even the food he fed the pigs looked appealing. In his lowest moment, he finally came to his senses. He realized that even his father's servants had more than enough to eat while he was starving. He thought to himself, "I will go back to my father and say, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired servants.'" With a heavy heart but a determined spirit, he began the long journey home. Each step was filled with a mix of hope and fear. He rehearsed his apology over and over, wondering if his father would even let him in. He knew he didn't deserve forgiveness, but he hoped for a chance to make things right, even if it meant living as a servant. But while he was still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion. He ran to his son, threw his arms around him, and kissed him. The son started his prepared speech, but the father interrupted with joy. He didn't care about the past. He was just overjoyed that his son had returned. There was no rebuke, no lecture, only tears and celebration. The father called for a feast to be prepared, saying, "This son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." The entire household rejoiced, for the one who was lost had come home. The father's love was unconditional, his forgiveness complete. He didn't see a wayward son, he saw a beloved child who had returned. "This son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found," he repeated, his heart full of joy and gratitude. Maybe you too have been away for a long time. Perhaps you've wandered far from where you once felt safe and loved. Life has a way of leading us down paths we never intended to take, and before we know it, we find ourselves lost and alone. But remember, God has never left you. No matter how far you've strayed, no matter what you've done, His love for you remains unchanged. He is always there, waiting for you to turn back to Him, ready to welcome you with open arms. He has been waiting at the door, watching for your return, just like the father in the parable. He longs to embrace you, to forgive you, and to celebrate your return. All you have to do is take that first step. Now it's your time to come home. The door is open, the welcome is warm, and the celebration is ready. Take that step and find your way back to the love and acceptance that has always been there, waiting just for you.